Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Christian and I am the marketing director here for Hollyland for North America. Super excited to have you guys out for NAB 2023 and I'm very excited because we are announcing a brand new series of video transmission systems. So this is our Pyro series. So if you're familiar with any of our Mars products, this is really going to be an upgrade to that series. So I'm going to start here on my right. This is the Pyro H. H is going to stand for HDMI. So we have HDMI in, HDMI loop out. And this transmission system is going to be dual band, so it's going to operate on dual band frequencies, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequencies. The range on these, we're looking at 1,300 feet of range. So if you're familiar with our Mars series, there's quite an improvement over the 500 feet that those systems offered. We're at 1,300 feet of range, and latency, we're at about 50 milliseconds. Next up here is going to be our Pyro S. So the S is for HDMI and SDI. So it's going to include the SDI on this one. So no loop out, but it's going to give you HDMI and SDI, so you have both features. Same dual band frequencies, so 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequencies. We're going to have 1,300 feet of range, about 50 milliseconds of latency, and then across the board we can do one transmitter to 4 receivers. So if you need to transmit this to director's monitor, production monitor, grip, gaffer, you can do all of that. Last up is going to be this new Pyro 7. 7 is for 7-inch monitor. So again, I'm going to come back to our Mars M1 series. If you're used to those monitors, we got 2 big features that customers were asking for. And so the first was, we want a 7-inch monitor. So we created a 7-inch monitor. The second was, we want that monitor to be able to record. And so we're proud that this new system is able, this one's locked, was able to record. So we hit record up here, we're now recording. We can record that, stop that, and then we can also play that back. So give that a second, it'll jump back over to playback mode, and now we're looking at playback, and I can scrub through that if I want to. Again, on here, we're gonna have 1,300 feet of range, dual band frequencies, about 50 milliseconds of latency, onboard record, and power options. We can either hardwire this, use a Sony NPF battery, or USB-C. HDMI in, HDMI loop out, as well as SDI in and SDI loop out. So this system is brand new. So thank you guys so much for joining. This is the Pyro series.